Hey guys, good morning. Good morning. So today guys, I'm going to be doing like a marathon of sketches, guys. So the first one that I'm doing is I'm redoing kind of trying more of a hands again. I think on Saturday or Sunday I did a sketch of a hand, a praying hand, and I wasn't really happy with that sketch, guys. So today I've just decided to try as much as possible. So this is of someone on Facebook that showed how to draw a hand by doing the letter P. So I'm using a HB pen. So good morning, good morning. Happy New Week. So yeah, so I'm going to be doing kind of like a hack of how to draw a hand, because like I said, the other one I did on Saturday, for those of you that wasn't online when I did it, on Saturday I did this sketch, guys, of a praying hand. I'm not really happy with it. Let me see if I can show it this way. I'm not really happy with the way it is, guys. I'm not really good with body parts, so I've decided to start doing like specific body parts, but in a different way. Go with what I see on Facebook and YouTube when people say easy hacks and stuff on how to like sketch. So for those of you that are new to my channel, I'm Sasha and good morning. So on my platform I kind of try new stuff. I push myself out of my comfort zone. I try hacks, neither sketches, cooking, whatsoever. Any hacks that I see that apparently makes life easy for people, I try it out so that you guys don't have to. So if you're new, I'm Sasha and welcome to my channel. So I've been on kind of like a marathon sketching lives. I am self-taught artist. I won't call myself an artist, guys. I'm still new to art. A year ago I discovered I could actually sketch, and ever since then I've been using Facebook, YouTube to sketch whatever I see, and it's amazing how you never know what you can do until you try. So the moral of the whole reason why I'm sharing my story and my journey with you guys is, in case if there's someone that is hesitating to do what they want to do, or they think they can't do what they wish they could do, go out there and try it, because if I could actually start sketching, then anyone can. So this was what I did on Saturday. I did quite a lot of sketches, guys. For those of you that kind of wasn't with me on my life, so I do have them on replay. So I've been trying to sketch body parts. So on Saturday I think I did this one, and I did a sketch of an ear. I'm not really happy with this ear, guys, but this is just my first attempt. So every sketch that I do, I don't do a trial run. I basically just come and then I kind of like start sharing it. So I also have other sketches that I have done, but I think the worst one for me for the body parts is the nose. I'm not really happy with this nose, guys, so I will go back and do a lot more sketches with the nose. So this is some of the sketches that I've done. I've done an eye as well, tried to do a realistic eyes. I didn't really get it. The eyelashes were everywhere. They look like Spider Woman. And then so I will go back and do more eyes as well, neither today or tomorrow, but I'm on a sketching marathon. I also tried a realistic lips. Wasn't really impressed with this, but everything that I've done is like a trial, like the first time I do it live with you guys, because I want to take you guys on this journey with me. So I've got so many other sketches that I have done. So if you go on my YouTube live replay, you'd see them there. So a year ago I discovered I could sketch, and ever since then I've been sketching. So this is another one that I did. Everything I do I pull out from other people's Facebook and YouTube that says easy ways to do stuff. There's so much more I've been sharing on my live. So if you're new to my channel, I'm Sasha and good morning. So Let's get into today's hack. So today's hack is a content creator that says you can draw a hand by starting with the letter P. So I used my ruler to do the straight line. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mutar Funkin Kitty. Thank you. Yeah, the nose, I think I struggled with the blending. It wasn't anything to do with the artist that I copied from, but it was just the blending. I have no stump and blending stump, which I've ordered now. So any moment from now, I'll get my delivery from Amazon. So I will redo the nose because there are other nose hacks that I've seen as well that I'm going to try. Hi, good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much. I think you're new here. Yeah, practice make perfect, and that's why I'm doing it live as well. Because like most of my friends and family never believed that I could actually sketch. So I was like, okay, I might as well come online and start sharing my sketches with anyone that cares to. Nice to meet you on here. So yeah, so the guy says start with P, which I've done. I'm using a HB pencil, and then he says draw a circle here. So I've actually got like my in front of my tablet is where I'm like looking at his step by step. So I'm going to draw another circle here, and hopefully it's a hand. And I will continue to practice on body parts, and maybe eventually I will do more. I have done realistic face of some presidents as well, and all that I did first attempt. I couldn't believe that I could actually do that. So I think that's why I keep saying if there's anything you think you've always dreamt of doing, try it out, and you never know. You never know. So he says do a circle here, and then he says do 4 more circles up here. So I'm going to do one. He says, I think he says it doesn't really matter if it's not a good circle. So I'm doing like light shading. Thank you so much for the love, Mutha Funky Kitty. Thank you. So on my platform, I kind of do spontaneous lives because I noticed that if I give kind of like schedule when I do my lives, I start having anxiety towards doing it. So that's why I just do, I come online whenever. So, and I'd love you guys to see, go along with my journey with this sketching because I'm really enjoying it. Sketching has really taught me so much, guys, about patience, not giving up. So many times I wanted to give up on the sketch, and then I just carry on. So he did another circle here. So basically 4 circles here. So I'm guessing it's like the knuckle of the fingers. So this is supposed to be kind of like an easy way to draw a hand. So let's see if it's that easy for a beginner like me with no skills. I've never been to an art school, just by watching other people on social media. So if you're new to my channel, welcome, and my name is Sasha. On my platform, I like to share my real life moments with anyone that cares to, and I hope I kind of like inspire people to go out there and do whatever they want to do. So I'm doing another circle here, but don't know if I've done it too. Okay, let's keep going. The good thing with this, when I do light sketches, is I can always go back and pseudogum, like erase some of it, right? I think this circle is quite big. So I'm supposed to make this one smaller, and then the last one smaller as well. So I think he said it doesn't matter how good the circle is, but I think mine is meant to go up, but we'll see, guys. I don't want to overanalyze it. Hi guys, good morning. So I'm just doing like light circles because that way I can always erase it, but that's what he says there. Then I'll go back And then he did another circle here, but not kind of like a circle, but kind of like a rectangle circle here. So I'll just do that one. Sketching, guys, have kind of shown me that I do have patience. So yeah, so he did that one there. You guys, I don't know if you can see it though, but these are like light sketches that I'm doing. And then he does another one here, kind of like a U-boat. So I'm just gonna do a U-boat here. So guys, I'm on a sketching marathon to sketch body parts, and hopefully be better at sketching body parts, guys. I've got my pseudo gum as well. I'm not happy with that one. So he did like a U here. I get so nervous when I start sketching because I feel like everyone is watching. But I want to take you guys on the journey with me because I hope I can inspire one or two people to try their hands on sketching. To me, I think it's been very therapeutic as well with this, because kind of it makes me feel like I'm not all useless, if that makes sense. Like sometimes I always feel like not good enough, and sketching actually helps me. When I see the final sketch, I kind of feel like, okay, I'm okay at doing something. So he goes down here and he draws another circle here. Let's see what he does. Okay, so he does another circle, kind of like, not circle, but kind of like you know, like the USA basketball kind of shape. I don't know what you call it. So he does that here. I'm trying to copy exactly how he did it. And then he does another one. So, but he drew a line. But I think I'm going to use my ruler, guys, because I get so nervous doing this. So he drew a line down here using light lines, and then he did another circle here. So I think this is like the I don't know, we'll see. So he did one there and then he drew another line. So kind of like, but I'm just gonna use a ruler, guys. I don't think I got it right though. So he did that there, and then he then did kind of like a V. So kind of like a V here. So that's what I'm doing. So a V here. And then he does the same for here as well. And like Kitty said, practice makes perfect. And I think, yeah, the more I keep doing this, the more I think I have that confidence. And maybe one day I can sketch body parts without having to like look at other people's YouTube or Facebook. But this is an artist on Facebook that says this is an easy way to draw a hand. So and that's basically what I'm doing. So it draws another line here. So from here to here, I'm just gonna go free style there. So he draws a hand there, and then he goes down like this. Hi, good morning, guys, good morning. And then he does a U here. So that's what I've just done, a U, and then we go to the next one, and then he draws down another, oh, hold on, not too quick. And then he goes down here. Oh, just remove your hands. Okay. His hands are in the way, guys. Sorry. Move. I'm trying to pause so that I can see what he's doing. So he draws another down here, but I'm just going to use a ruler to... So guys, if you're new on here, my name is Sasha, and on my platform I try to do hacks and tricks and whatever people share on social media. And they says, you know, for example, when they say it's easy way to draw some ink, or, you know, I tend to like want to try it out. And then I think he goes down here and he does a D here. So I'm just gonna do that D here. To me, it looks like a D. So I kind of come on live, and I tend to do spontaneous live, guys, because I don't like things planned. Yeah, so that's why, like, on my platform, it's just me doing me, and hopefully I inspire people to, you know, go and do whatever it is that they've always wanted to do. It's actually not a D, guys. It's a big O, like circle is what he did here. It's just because I paused it too quick. So, and then he does this. So today, guys, I'm on, like, I think I'm going to do more than one sketch. So after this, I'll take a break and I'll come back again and we'll carry on. So I think he did a circle like this. Yeah, I think he did a circle like that. So now after that, I think he then goes in and oh, he went so quick. So he goes in and then he takes this in. I'm still going to use this HB pencil, guys, and then after I can go in and darken it. So I think this is how he gets the nails. And then he does this. Let's see. I'm going to use this to erase, so that's why it's good to make light pencil drawing, because I think he did this to dip it in. And he dipped it out there, and then he goes in. Oh God, guys, this thing is not looking right. It's looking like a big thumb. So he goes in like this. This always happens to me. This looks too much. What do you think? It looks too out. So if we go this way, so this way is meant to be curved in. And then it carries on being curved in. Guys, this don't look right, man. This is meant to be his fingers. It doesn't look right to me. But the good thing is that I can always just erase and just... I think the size of the circles were too much. This always happens every time I start sketching. So I think the U was actually too much, guys. So I'm making it smaller, and then I'm also making this one smaller as well. So I'm making that smaller, and then now I can go back again and try in here, out here, This doesn't look right, guys. Doesn't look right. It doesn't look right. It looks so easy when you start, though. So guys, good morning. If you're new to my channel, I'm trying to draw a hand. There's a YouTube or a Facebook guide that shows how to draw a hand by doing a P and some circles, but I'm not doing a good job here, guys. I don't know what's happening with this. So I'm just going to do this circle smaller, and then he does this. He goes in and then he goes out, and then he goes back in. Oh, this don't look right. Okay, so he makes a big thumb here. Let's just go with it and see what happens. It goes inwards, and then he does here. Guys, it feels like it's going to rain. I can hear the thunder. I can feel it. Because I don't like when it rains. It makes me sleepy. I do enjoy sleeping, guys. Like, I literally am obsessed with sleeping. Feels like I have no energy for any other thing than... Guys, this hand looks very weird. Very, very weird. So then he does this. And then he carries on here. And then he goes inwards. This hand looks very, very weird. He goes inwards there. Guys, I will darken it when I'm happy with how this hand is. See, it looks so easy when I was looking at it. I actually found this hack this month, just not quite long, like say 10 minutes ago, and then I decided this was the hand I was going to go for, because I had other hands I saw last night that I saved to try. Guys, this don't look right. Doesn't look right. It looks too deep in. Oh, it doesn't look right, guys, but we'll see. I'm not giving up on this. Okay, so he then walks his way out. I don't like how this turned out, but I don't know. I'm just gonna carry on like that. So then he goes down here, kind of like goes to find this circle. So how come every time I go to find my own circle, my circle is high up and his feels like it's down? So his feels like his circle is over here, because clearly it goes down this way and my circle is quite high up there. So I'm just going to imagine my circle is still down, like so. And then he carries on. He goes deep down in here, and then deep down out. Guys, it feels like all my circles are like this way. Oh, so it's just so difficult. So I'm just going to imagine my circles are closer. And then he goes back down. And then he takes it into this curve here. Oh, this don't look right. But let's see, let's carry on. Let's carry on. So then he then makes his way down this way. So after the U bend here, what does he do then? He then goes down here and catches it deep in here. And then this is supposed to be the knuckle. Guys, these hands look very short and fat. And this is supposed to go down here. And then this one is supposed to go down here. Guys, this finger is dodgy. This finger is pure dodge. But we'll carry on. I'm not giving up yet. And then he does the same here. So he goes here and does a U bend. And then he goes inwards to the circle here, and then outwards. Oh, my circles are very no. My circles need to be further apart, right? This always happens to me every time I decide to do something, a sketch. So okay, so this one is kind of like a dip in here, and then it goes down. So this arrow goes down, and then there's supposed to be the U bend here. Oh, I'm not happy with this. It looks so easy, but it's not. Okay, then he goes here, and he takes from here, and then he does this like so, and then pushes it out. And then he goes deep in, and then he goes deep in here, and then he pushes it out. And he pushes it out, but it doesn't look right. So he pushes it downwards. So he pushes that one downwards like that. And then he goes back up here. Let's see what he does here. Okay, so he goes back up to this other one. And he does kind of like... He does this. And then he just puts it in here, and then he does the next one with this one. Guys, this don't look easy. It doesn't look easy at all. It's neither that or it's just... And then he goes up here. This hand looks very dodgy, absolutely dodgy. And then he does this. How can this be the end of it? My hand don't look right. And then he goes here and he does kind of like this. He does this and then he goes this way. Oh my days. can this be a hand? It doesn't look right. Okay, so let me just Sudogomi it and maybe it will help, because this doesn't look like a hand. Oh, just slow down, slow down. Oh, said slow down. It doesn't look right, guys. If I was to start erasing everything, does this thing look like a hand? I'm just rewatching it to see what he did. This doesn't look right. So he does here. He does here like so, which is what I've just done. Just erasing here off. So I saw him do like so, deep down. Guys, this hand looks very dodgy. It looks like a hand pointing from the cloud or something. So let me just Sudogum. Let me erase the guidelines, and then we'll see. Maybe to start looking like a hand, because right now it doesn't look like any hands. So I'm just going to erase all this, because I think that's what he did. So give me a minute. Okay, so that's what he did. He erased. So I'm just going to erase all this and then we'll see. Do you know I'm even better off just doing it without doing all this guideline thing? Because I don't think this thing worked for me. I don't think it worked. So I'm just erasing all this. And then we'll see. Just using a regular eraser, guys. Can't be bothered with this thing, because if I do, I'll end up erasing all the other things here. So I'm just going to erase these things. Then let's see if it looks like a hand. Morning, guys. Morning. For those of you just joining in, I'm trying to recreate a hand, but I don't know. This thing doesn't look like a hand to me, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm just trying to remove all the guidelines, and that's why I think they always say make it very light, so that way it's easy for you to remove, right? Because if you make it dark, then you spend so much time erasing this. So I'm just using a regular eraser from my pencil. So I'm just erasing this, and then we'll see whether it looks like a hand. It actually does look like a hand. I can see. So I'm just using this to pick up all this, that rubber thing. Oh my days, it looks like a weird hand. This one looks really fat. Maybe I should have taken it in. Oh my days, no. This looks very weird. Let's see. So today, guys, after this, I think I'm going to do an eye. I thought hands were going to be easy, so that was why I picked this hand. But this is the second hand now that I'm drawing, and I'm not really happy with it. So I don't know. Maybe I'll give a hand. Maybe I'll give the hand a break. Do you guys get that joke? I just let it rhyme. So I think after this sketch, I will give a hand a break. Do you get it? I'll give a hand a break. That's me just coming up with something weird to rhyme with. I'll give a hand a break, and I would maybe try the eye. I don't know, I'm trying to rhyme the eye, but it's not gonna rhyme. So if you guys are new to my channel, I'm Sasha. And I noticed that sketching really helps me relax when I'm not like shouting at the sketch. If sketches could talk, if a hand could talk, it probably would like tell me to shh. So yeah, so it does look like a hand. So now I'm just going to trace, guys. I don't think there's a perfect hand, right? Like, I mean, look at my hands. My hands are actually big. So there's no perfect hand. So I'm going to use another pencil shade. So I've been researching what pencils are good for what pencils, and I kind of like wrote this on my paper here where they says that to do the main outlines and details, use HB and 2B, which is what I'm using here. And then this is for shading and depths, use 4B or 6B. And then for light guidance, use H and 2H. So I think that was why I used HB, guys. So I don't know what all this was. I think these ones are just for shading if you want them darker. So I wrote it down here. So now I'm going to use, oh, I was already using HB. Oh, okay. So I was already using HB for my outline. So I'm just going to go in now and I've removed all the guideline, guys. So I'm just going to go in and try and make it a bit darker. So maybe perhaps if it's a bit darker, we can start seeing a hand. So I'm just going a bit darker in here. And just gonna trace in my guide. Oh my days, I've lost my guideline here. Oh, I think I erased too much because I lost it stable. So yes, I'm going in with my HB pencil to just darken the lines. Because I think there's nothing else I can do to this hand, guys. Morning, guys. Morning. Welcome to my tribe. So if you're new on here, welcome. So yeah, so I'll just go in now and trace it. Because there's nothing else I can do to this hand. I've tried. I'm just trying to darken. Perhaps when I do, then it starts to look like a hand. Oh my god, this hand looks very soft. But maybe when I start putting the crease, maybe it starts to look better, right? It looks very like soft, but so this one went down here. I think I erased my guideline too much. Erased it too much. I can't really see it anymore. So I think here I'll make it rounder that way. So I'm just kind of like, I've removed my guideline, so I'm just going in to make it darker so that we can see what I've done. And I'm using my HB pencil. So I'm using my HB pen, but I think it will work. To be honest, I can see the hand now. Once I put the nails in, I think I can see the hands. So here was a thingy here. And then it went down like so. It went in and it went out. I love the fact that different pencils have different, like, things come to life with the right pencil, if that makes sense. So I'm going back in. I think I removed quite a lot of my guideline. So guys, if I'm quiet, it's because I'm trying to focus on this. Yeah, I think it actually worked. This hack actually worked, guys, because I think for a first attempt, and like I said, I just found this sketch like 10 minutes before I came live. So I had no practice run. Like I say, I never do practice runs. I just like go with the flow. And yeah, so this actually worked. It's not as frustrating as when I did the nose. I keep going back to that nose, guys. I'm too scared to go back to do the nose again. So I think I did it. I think I did it. Guys, look, 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 look. It does look like a hand. It does look like a hand. I almost gave up, guys. You see, I get really excited when it comes together. I'm so excited. When it comes together, I'm really, really excited. Seriously, if there's anyone that is like doubting wanting to do stuff like this, I think this is the best therapy ever, sketching. Like, for me, this is really, really good therapy. Like, look, I can see the hands. I can see the hands. Oh no, I almost removed that bit. So now he then says, okay, so let me put the crease. Now that I'm happy with the hands the way it is, so I need to find, because I did remove my guideline by mistake. So I'm just going to find where this ones were supposed to be. So by the knuckle here, he had something there. He had there. And then here. Oh yeah, because I removed it all. He had there. And there is the fingernail here. And then here, where the U was, that I removed. So this is like the fingernails. Yeah, there's a fingernail there. So it's all coming together. And then here is where I'm so excited now, guys. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I am so excited. Okay, so it's looking fine. It's looking fine, right? So this is kind of like another knuckle here. I don't want to like remove any of those because I removed this guideline here. Oh, look guys, look guys, look guys. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I'm so happy with this one, better than the praying hands. Guys, look, it looks like a hand. It looks like a hand. Oh, it looks like a hand. It looks like a hand. What do you guys think? It looks like a hand, right? I've not finished. Hold on. I haven't finished. So now I am going to use this thing that I wrote here to get the next number of pencil to use. And I'm going to be using the 4B. Look at why I'm excited. Like when I cannot do this, I get so excited. So he says, they say 4B or 6B for shading. So because I've used quite a lot of my 4B, I think I'm going to use 6B, guys. I don't want to like run them all down, soon as I can use this one as well. So I'm going to use 6B to shade, because he doesn't actually say what to use here. So, oh, look guys, oh, I'm so excited. I don't want to destroy this pencil, this sketch. So yeah, so now he's shaded and I'm using 6B. I'm just going to lightly shade till I get to the right thing. There's another content creator that I saw teaching how to shade things. So I think when I'm done with the body parts, I think I'm going to try out all the shading methods that I saw this person share as well, for anyone, because I don't know how to shade, guys. I haven't really gotten that far yet. So like I said, it's 22nd of September. That's next week actually. Is 1 year since I picked up the pencil. And I did actually challenge myself to sketch every day. I did for a while and then I stopped. So I wish I could do this every day, guys. Because if I did this every day for another 1 year, maybe I'll be like Picasso, if that's what they call him. So I think maybe I'll push myself again, because I did enjoy doing the sketches every day. Kind of like really helped me. But and then I think I stopped when I went back to school. And the Monday I'll be going back to school again. So I don't know. When you come back from school, there's lots of assignments, there's lots of work to do, and you just get so tired. So I think that was why I stopped. So yeah, so now I'm just shading. Let me see how he shaded. Oh, why do you go fast? So now I'm just going to shade, and then that's it for this session. That is it for this session, and I'm so excited with this one. So I'm just shading, because there was somewhere that I actually saw that they also said that when you do sketches, don't leave your paper like white, so you have to like put in some color with your pencil. So I think that's what the guy is doing here, but I'm just following what he did to shade, or to attempt to shade without destroying my sketch. But it does look like a hand now, guys. What do you guys think? Hi guys, good morning, good morning. If you're new on here, my name is Sasha. I'm back again to bug you all with my sketches. So he just darkened all here. I think it's just to give it definition, right? Like the artisticness of the sketches. Look at me getting so excited. Good morning, guys. I don't know what I'm doing now with this shading thing, but I don't know. Oh, okay. So he did that. Then I'm basically just copying exactly how he shaded it. I don't want to go and overdo mine, because I can get too carried away. So he shaded here as well, lightly like so. And then just lightly. I don't know if you guys can see though the hands, but me, I can see hand. I can see a hand. I can see a hand. I can see a hand. And then here, I think he carried on just light shade, light shade, light shade. I'm just doing it very lightly so I don't destroy this hand. Light shade. I will learn how to shade as well, because I can't do this, man. But the good thing with this is that if it doesn't look right, I'm just going to like pseudo-gummy it and start all over again. So I think he did light shade here and dark shade at the edges, like so. I am following what the artist did. Is it good morning now? Yeah, it's still good morning. Yeah, it's morning. Good morning, good morning. I'm so happy. I have achieved a hand. I've achieved a hand that was better than the hand I did on Saturday. Good morning, guys. Good morning. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I think I achieved a better hand. I don't know about my shading though, guys. I don't know about the shading. I don't know. This shading looks very dodgy. But I think I saw something here. I don't know. I need to learn shading. I'm just freestyling here, guys. I'm literally freestyling the shading. But anyway, guys, can you see the hand? Can you see the hand? Does it look like a hand? Okay, does it look like a hand? I think that's it. I think that's it. Oh, where do you go so quick? I think that's it. He just darkened here. He darkened the knuckle. Right? I need to like fast forward it again. I think he darkened the knuckle, then that's it. That is it. I think that's it, guys. What do you guys think? I don't even meant to blend it. It doesn't say blended though. I think he darkened here. Oh, my days, I've destroyed this. Why did I do this to myself? Why? I've just put a line there. Why? It's only one line. Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm done with this. I'm done. For a first attempt, I'm done. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? This is the hand done. I think it's done. Here is meant to be darker though, but so I don't know what to do next now. I think I'll go for a break, come back, and attempt an eye again because I want to learn how to do an eyebrow and eyelashes. So I'm going to give a hand a break and then do an eyelashes, guys. So yeah, and then one last thing, he does kind of like shading here as well. You can see he did something there, and then he just, yeah, so he darkens there, and then darkened here as well. He actually goes in and darkens the outside of this. It looks black, so what should I use now for that one? So I think I'm going to use a 4B for shading and depth. 6B. Okay, so I'm going to use the 6B and go over it again, guys. So I'm just going in with a darker thing in pencil, just to give it some depth. Oh, damn. Guys, my hand starts to shake. So strange. So I'm trying to give my hand a depth by using another pencil. Good morning, guys. Good morning. If you guys are new to my channel, my name is Sasha, and thank you for stopping by. So guys, I'm on a sketching marathon. Oh, damn. You can always tell when the lines are a bit dodgy here. I'm on a sketching marathon, guys. Next week, Monday, is 1 year since I discovered I can sketch. And ever since then, I've been pushing myself to try so-called easy hacks on how to sketch. So I have no sketching degree or anything. I've never been to an art school. I don't even know where one is. I just use the power of social media. Check out what other people are doing on YouTube. I have a lot of art people that I follow and subscribe to. So that way I kind of like just follow what they do and show you guys if it's easy or if it's hard. And yeah, so that way you guys don't have to. So if I do it and it's easy, then you know you too can also do it. So you're welcome to subscribe to my channel, guys. Come and be a part of my tribe, because there's so much I've got to experiment, and I would love to take you guys on a journey so that one day we'll look back at all this and be like, wow, this is where we started. So, and feel free to also get a pencil and try and see if you can recreate these things as well. So I will put out like the live replays for anybody that wants to like slow step by step on how I've done it. Because like, you know, when you watch all these people doing it, they tend to, you know, like fast forward it to make it like shorter. So I would leave this on my YouTube channel as well, so you guys can go back if anyone is interested in like doing it slowly like I've done, because I've kind of like tried to explain as I go. So I'm just using a darker pencil to define the hand. And then after this, I'll take a break and come back, and then we'll do an eye that has an eyebrow, because I really want to learn how to do that. So, and also feel free to turn on your post notification. If you do subscribe to my channel, you can turn on that button, so whenever I go live, it gives you a notification. And if you're free, you can always like join me. I would love you guys to be a part of my tribe. So I was just trying to focus so I don't kind of make mistake. So I have defined it the way he's done. I've shaded it, and I use this number of shading pencil. And that's it, guys. So feel free to also rate the sketch. Tell me what you think. Did I do a good job with this? You know, I want to learn and I want to be better. So I basically did exactly, or tried to do exactly what he did within reason. I know my hands are a bit short and fat, but I think it actually looks like a hand. So guys, that's it for this one. And for those of you that are just joining in on Saturday I kind of like drew a praying hands, if you guys can see here, and I wasn't really happy with it, guys. I'm still not happy with it. This one looks like a lizard's brain with, but it is what it is. So yeah, so I did this. Let me show you guys like that. So it's a hack of a praying hands, and this one was, the artist actually said how to draw a praying hands by drawing a straight line and doing M, M, and N. So that was how I did this one on Saturday, and yeah, I don't know if it works fine or not, but yeah, so I decided to retry another hand, and then I went for this one that looks like a hand like trying to grab something. And so yeah, so I've done quite a few sketches. I've done an ear, a realistic ear. I will go back and do more realistic ears as well. I want to try and do things that they actually say it's easy, but it may not be easy. So I want to push myself. So I've done quite a lot of sketches for anyone that cares to see. So now I'm just going to sign this one because I think I'm done with this. I don't know what else I can do to this to make it better than this. Is my level of skills for now. So I'm just going to sign my name here. So this sketching with Sasha. I actually do have a sketching YouTube channel, but I do have a very tiny beautiful subscribers there, and it won't let me do the live there. So I decided to come on my lifestyle channel today because this is why I share almost everything that I do. So sketching with Sasha, and today's date, I like to date it as well so that it reminds me of how far I've come. So 15/9/2025, love at the Lindbergz. So if you're not subscribed to my channel and you want to be a part of my tribe, it's free to subscribe. Just click that subscribe button. Come and join my family, guys, because I've got so much to share with you guys. I've got so much bucket list to tick off, and it will be nice to share with you guys, and also to inspire anyone that thinks that they want to do something but they're hesitating and they don't know if they can do it. I mean, if Sasha can do it, then anyone can do it. So these were the pencils that I used, HB and 6B, because I read today that HB, I kind of read somewhere about HB. So HBs and 2B pencils are for main subline. Oh god, do you know I wrote it here? Now I'm struggling to see what I wrote. So HB and 2B are like main sublines and for details, right? And then 4B and 6B is for shading and depth, and H and 2H is for light guidance. So I wrote it down on this card so that I don't forget, because every time I go to draw, I never see the right pencils to use and I get confused. So that's why I wrote it down on this. So that's it. And I use Fibu Castle, and I use this Sudogomi as well. I use my regular pencil, eraser, and I've got a sharpener. I found this one on Amazon. It's really, really good to sharpen your pencils, very, very thick. So that is it, guys. That's me drawing a hand. So I don't know if you guys can see properly. Let me just take away all my gadgets. And I'm just going to give a shout out as well. Thank you so much for everyone that joined in on this spontaneous live. And I will come live again. I'm on a marathon of lives. So I'm just going to go and make myself a cup of tea or glass of something. And then I'll come back and we'll do more. So I'm on a journey to do realistic body parts. And maybe that way I can better my skills on drawing, guys. So that's it. This one was easy. So I scored this artist the 10 out of 10. It was easy-ish. Maybe not 10 out of 10, guys. Maybe 8, because I got frustrated as well. But it wasn't anything to do with the artist. It was just me being rubbish at drawing. So that's it, guys. Thank you for joining me, for watching. Thank you to Muthard Funkin Kitty. Thank you for your comments, and for everyone that was watching, thank you, and I'll come back again. So see you guys in a minute.